Hi, this is Richard Miller, the founder of Balanced Guitar and committed to all things peak performance. So today I want to give my safety talk. And it's the safety talk I give for my first lesson of surfing. And my the executive director of Balanced Guitar is always trying to get me to tone it down, or else nobody's going to go into water. Um, because I start out like, when you step into the ocean, you're basically stepping into the food chain, and that's intimidating for because we're on the apex, right? We no longer have the fear of being eaten uh, in our normal environments, but it changes when you step into the ocean. So he always like tone it down. But um, one of the things I say is that when you walk into the ocean, and this is every ocean, not just Costa Rican oceans or um, the West Coast, you scoot your feet on the sand. Don't stomp, 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 because there are stingrays. And the baby stingrays, especially when the water is warm, they like to stay in the shallow part. And they have no control over their venom. They haven't developed that yet. So if you step on top of one, they'll sting you. And it's very painful. And so Ben was coming to surf with me in San Diego, and I always give this talk in Costa Rica, and he said, "Oh, I'm so happy we're in He didn't say that to me because I was already in the water, but he thought, "Oh, great, I'm in San Diego. I don't have to scooch my feet." And he just ran in and stepped right on top of a baby stingray and got stung. And uh, he said it's the worst pain he's ever felt. He was actually crying, and so um, scoot your feet. That's my first thing. If you just if you're scooching your feet and you bump, they'll just swim away. And then the um, the second thing is the most dangerous thing in the water is not the little animals that live there, or even the big ones. It's your surfboard. So when the surfboard, it's the hardest thing in the water. So when you fall, if you fall in water, you're just falling in water. You're fine. But if you hit your board, you're not so fine. So I have some scars that I could illustrate that with. But the first principle is always be aware of where your board is, and the second is never put your surfboard between you and the oncoming wave. And third, until you learn how to control the board, never jump on your board when there's somebody down. Uh, I don't want to say downstream, but down wave from you, because you're going to run them over. So I've been run over, you know. So um, that's the basic thing is don't put the board between you and the wave. When you fall in the water, know where your board is. And if you don't know, you come in with your hands protecting your head. And then the last little bit is taking it a little further. So when we're teaching music, um, there's sometimes a situation which is what I call there's a shark in the water. Um, because surfing is the most fun that I have in my life. And when there's a shark in the water, everybody gets out because it's no longer fun. So when I start my classes, I always say, don't be a shark in the water judging other people. Just allow everybody to be exactly where they are and accept them, and know that they're there in learning so they can take the next step to get further. And just if we just allow everybody to be where they are, then the class is going to be a safe space where we can all learn. This is Richard Miller, and we're here to have everybody discover the joy in their journey and fulfill on their deepest dreams.